I'm doing it for my daughter.
Have you ever smoked an Oscar leaf Maduro? Chuck, did Christ already return? Why aren't there any tombstones older than 1500?
Oh.
We're getting deep.
Good questions there.
Well, if Christ returned, then you wouldn't know it from the news. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, you wouldn't see it on TV or
You're
YouTube.
not going to see it in the sky. Freaking, you know, how they're going to project all that stuff. You're not going to see that. Yeah. I don't know what you're going to see. I think we're going backwards in time. I don't know.
Speaking of which, you ever read Counterclock World?
No.
Philip K. Dick?
No.
Oh.
Is that the one with the assassins?
I think it's got the child assassins.
Oh, I've been wanting to read that for so many years. You've told me about it.
Oh man, you'd love it.
Oh, I need that.
Counterclock World.
I'm doing the
Phil
Vance.
Dick.
Phil Dick.
In Counterclock World, there's a point in time where time reverses, but it's not necessary. It's kind of ambiguous what he means by that. It's not actually time reversing, but what happens is people who die and are buried start to awaken. So there's like a anti-grave digger service that goes around and digs up graves of people who are awake now, and that's like and also literature is censored based on the date that it was produced. So after the point where time reverses, if there was literature written 50 years before that point, 50 years after, there's a bureau that goes through and blacks out everything and censors it and destroys every copy of it. And people age backwards and they eat backwards. So there's like all throughout, it's kind of like a noir book. So every time they'd be drinking coffee or smoking in a noir, they're instead imbibing sorghum, which he never says it, but I think it means they're taking shit up their ass.
Yeah.
It's like the reverse of eating. It's never said explicitly, but you get the gist from imbibe sorghum that's what that means. It's crazy. And the craziest part is that all the old people who died, they're coming back and they're aging in reverse. And as they get to become, when they die again, they crawl back into the womb of whoever birthed them as a baby. But when they're children, they're like they're totally embittered and they have the energy of like angry old people. So there are assassins who are children.
It's awesome.
But they have the bitterness and the wisdom and the killer instinct of like a guy that just has nothing to live. He's about to die.
For, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's a crazy book.
It still sounds more coherent than Tenet, I guess. So
That sounds
I
shocking.
think they might be right about that.
I gotta do that. That's good.
Cat.
Yeah.
Yo, Cat, thank you for the 5 gifted.